It's your boy, Boss Show Me, bringing you another one.
Another one.
Your Dallas Cowboys been working late. They had a late night acquisition, Cobie Durant. And so I'm going to do a player profile on him, and this is a good one. This is a real good one. I think the Dallas Cowboys did good with this. And I'm starting to see a trend that's happening with these acquisitions. So what we've been hearing a lot, and I think from a majority of fans are of the opinion that we need to just improve the defense. I particularly don't kind of like that, that leading off with that thought, but that has been a thought in the offseason. But I can say, especially in the secondary, that's the case. When you look at Thompson is better, rangier than Wilson. You could say PJ is definitely rangier than all the safeties that we acquired. Then even with Cobie, right? When you're dealing with Cobie and we talking about better and trying to improve, I would say he definitely doesn't have as much upside as Revel, because Revel is a freakier athlete, longer, has a lot of the tools that you just have to be born with. But he was obviously hindered with the leg, and you could say the same thing with Daron Bland, right? That he has a higher upside, but he was compromised because of his injury to his ankles, and you can see it on the field. So it goes back to the thought of better, right? So a lot of the people that been wanting to build this team has been of the opinion that we just want to get the defense better than what it was. And this is one of those moves that you can say this is better insurance, right? And solid, quiet pick, solid, quiet acquisition by your Dallas Cowboys. Now, I already looked at his film, and I will be doing a detailed film breakdown and answer the question, what does the film say? Right now, what I'm doing is a player profile to where fans can kind of get and look under the hood and kind of know him a little bit better. So I do two every time. Most of the time I do a player profile, and then I go straight to the film and we go through a lot of film. Like, we don't do the highlights. Now, be careful during this time, because these are the times to where it's a lot of opportunistic content creators who know that a lot of Cowboy fans want to get the most rosiest predictions and profiles. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's okay. I'm going to tell you what the film really says, but it's going to be a lot of people out here that's going to sometimes oversell these guys, because they know that a lot of Cowboy fans want to be optimists and they want good news, especially in a 30-year drought. That's just the nature of the game. So this has the smell of obviously Shoddy as well as Parker. And it's one thing that's good. I did see some technical things that I want him to improve on. But you dealing with coaches, especially when your defensive coordinator is a technical teacher, the things that I'm going to show when I do his film session that I think he need to kind of improve on is something that I'm certain your defensive coordinator and his direct cornerbacks coach is going to be able to clean up. And it's small things. So getting into his profile, one thing that I liked about him is I see the same type of tenacity that I see with PJ, right? Somebody that comes from humble beginnings, right? When you look at his profile, he was somebody that played in the HBCU but didn't have any scholarships. So similar to PJ, he's the type of guy who had to scrap his way into the league and scrap his way into starting roles. And that's the trend that I'm seeing with these type of guys. It's a certain type of profile that they bringing in. A tenacious guy, very tenacious. One of the things that a lot of Cowboy fans are going to be happy to hear is that he also has the raw traits. He's not the biggest guy at 5'10", 180. But one of the things that a lot of people go like to see is that he ran very fast with a 4.38. And you can also see that on the film when I go do his film breakdown sometime today. I will do it today, I promise you. But the profile on him is fantastic, especially because he's been basically a 2-year starter. So it's plenty of tape out here on him. There's no way to kind of confuse his ability. We don't have to guess and assume what he could be. We can go look at it. So the Dallas Cowboys, I'm gonna say it, man. I think they did good. This is excellent insurance in my opinion. He's somebody that can play inside. He can play outside. You can see the twitch and the competitiveness. And one of the things that's important, as you can see, he's a mic'd up guy. And listen, when they mic you up, that means you somebody that been standing out for a while. So I'm seeing what the Dallas Cowboys are doing. Like, am I completely just sold on all their moves? No. I still know we need a lead dog, especially at edge. But I am balanced enough to say, okay, on certain things, they're clearly better. And that secondary is coming together. It's looking like, real talk, that is much better. Much better. So it looks like they in a position where they're going to be able to just kind of fix that front, and they've been working on that, and they've been doing some good things in the front too. They've been making some tough decisions, like with Osa. So Parker is coming in with basically a no nonsense type of demeanor to me, where he's like, listen, we got to get the guy, we got to get it right. And they look like they doing it. It look like they really doing a good job of really trying to hone down improvements, especially in the secondary. Now, if it's anywhere I can say they're better, it's the secondary. It's like I said on this profile, what I wanted to show y'all, just as a player profile, is the fact that you can see that he has a lot of starting experience. So when you see games, this is games played. So in the last 2 years, he played 32 games, and he started 29 times, and he had 4 interceptions in the last 2 years. And in just in his time being with the Rams, he's also basically just worked his way up. You can kind of see that he started as a rookie 1 game, 9 games, 14 and 15. So he's clearly just getting more and more rewards. That's what was happening. He was earning his way up and working his way up. And that's the type of guy that makes sense. This is a good move by your Dallas Cowboys. So let me kind of sum it up the way that I kind of see it. Cobie Durant is not a big name move, but it's a solid football move. Dallas did not get a headline corner, but they got a good corner. They got a starter, reliable corner. The biggest thing about Cobie is not his size, but it is quality production. So I would say this is what cornerback insurance looks like. So this is exactly what you want to see in cornerback insurance. For those who had concerns about the injuries and how guys would come back, this is the type of move that's quality in that area. He plays the nickel. He's flexible. He's playoff tested. He played good in the playoffs. So it's a lot to feel good about with this particular one. So I just want to make sure I gave y'all my full film analysis, not film analysis, profile analysis first, because I always do that. I'm gonna break down the profile, because you're gonna have Cowboy fans trying to figure out who is this guy, what does he do, where did he come from. Well, that's what this is. The next one I'm gonna do on him is gonna be a full film where we go show his skill sets and things he's good at and things he needs to work on, because there's some things he needs to work on. So I'm gonna be talking about that. But if you like this type of content where Boss Cowboy is gonna bring you these player profiles and stuff like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Also on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else that I'm sharing this content. So I got a lot of content I'm gonna be breaking today. I do feel better. I got some rest. I was under the weather. You might still hear it under my voice. I'm a little bit raspy, but I'm breaking out of it. But into the next live, into the next video, it's your boy Boss Show Me bringing you another one. I'm out. Make sure y'all come back to that next film study. It's gonna be dope. I think your Dallas Cowboys did good with this one. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't hype it. It's your boy Boss Show Me. I'm out.